Okay, I picked Bridgerton. Everyone, a round of applause. I'm out of my book slump. I think. I've read 2 books since I've been in a book slump. So, I literally feel like I'm drunk right now. I'm so tired. I have been tired for like 3 weeks straight. I cannot, for the life of me, get enough sleep. I don't know what's wrong. But we've got some big changes coming soon. I'm getting married. Just kidding. Psych. Okay, but anyways, I finished Bridgerton. I think it's been like 2 weeks since I did this video originally, the generator video. Since it wasn't like a reading vlog because I was listening to it and reading it like on my way back and forth to Charlotte. So it wasn't really a reading vlog, so I've decided I'm just gonna go ahead and do another one, and then I'll talk about that book in this video as well. So it's not just all about this one book, because that's kind of boring. Anyways, Bridgerton, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. This is the 4th one. This is Penelope and Colin's story. I picked this one, the generator picked this one, but I picked this one over Benedict because I haven't read his yet. I obviously don't want to read series books out of order, but I would like to read the Bridgerton series before the show comes out, and I don't know if they're skipping Benedict's season or if they just like put his on pause. I don't really know why they didn't do his season first on Netflix, but Penelope and Colin's is next. So I read Penelope and Colin's story, which, thinking about it now, it didn't really spoil anything. Like, yes, it talked about Benedict and like the end of his story, but I kind of knew that was going to happen anyway. Like, you know how these books are going to end. So it didn't really ruin anything for me. Also, I will put in, don't fret, I will put in a timestamp of when to skip to if you want to go into the season blind. Like, if you don't plan on reading these books, or if you just don't want any spoilers at all, I will put a timestamp, okay? Do not fret. But I gave it a 3 out of 5. Definitely wasn't my favorite. I think Anthony's story is still my favorite, and then Daphne's, and then Colin. I went into this not that excited because Colin's not my favorite brother anyway. I think he actually, other than like Gregory and Hyacinth, I think Colin, out of like the main siblings, was my least favorite. So, and like Penelope, I liked Penelope. She just like didn't do it for me just because the show's trying to make it to where she doesn't do it for you. Overall, did I enjoy my time? Yes. But there were some, this is where I'll put the timestamp. You can skip ahead now if you don't to this timestamp, wherever she is. I don't love Colin in this book that much. Like, out of nowhere, he has a really bad temper. I don't fuck with the temper. That's with you for life. People, especially men, don't just like grow out of their temper. They can work on it, sure, and like try and hide it and suppress it, but a temper scares me. And he has a temper out of nowhere. To the point where Julia Quinn made a comment and was like, there are gonna be bruises on my arm, talking about Penelope. I'm like, Especially one of his like temper tantrums that he had was out of jealousy. Not even about another man, about her life's work. It was about jealousy. I couldn't move past that. I was like, so did we just like skip over all that? Like, Penelope is just so obsessed with him that she's like, I don't care. He can grab me and yell at me only once. Like, I don't know. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, his whole, sorry, I was angry because I'm jealous of you. I don't fuck with that. But anyways, obviously the rest of the family's in it, so I love getting to see them because I love the Bridgerton family. Absolutely love them. But of course, since it's Penelope, like, more of the Featheringtons are in this, so I don't really care about them either. Also, another thing about Julia Quinn, which I guess it's just because like she's writing about this time period, so it's different, but I feel like it's always super anticlimactic with like the whole marriage thing. All it takes is for them to make out and they're like, oh, I guess we'll get married. Like, it happened in The Duke and I. Like, they got married because they had to. And then it happened in Kate and Anthony's story. They were like, well, we got caught, so we have to get married, type of thing. And then it happened in this one because they were like getting hot and heavy in the carriage. And just because she assumed her butler would have recognized his carriage outside of her house, he jumps out and is like, well, are you gonna marry me or not? And I'm like, that wasn't fun, like, at all. It sounded like I hated the book. Like, overall, I didn't hate the book. There were just parts of it that I didn't love. Another series checked off for right now because I'm not going to pick up Bridgerton again until the next season comes out. So, let's go ahead and pick another one. Dun, 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 dun. So, I have 1 through 13 right now. Do you want like a rapid fire of the books left? Okay, it's 13. I'll rapid fire them. Then There Remains, Two Twisted Crowns, Twisted Lies, Ruthless Vows, Bully, It Starts With Us, Flawless, Better Than Before, Addicted series, Twilight series, but only the next one, so New Moon, Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Fake Out, and Magnolia Parks. Also, I'm realizing some of them, I put the series, like the first one in the series that I've read, and some of them I put the one that I'm on, so that doesn't make sense, but whatever. Fun number generator. We're going back to the Baker wheel. Who's ready? Just ignore the ad. What's number 12? Let's find out. The Fake Out. Okay, I'm kind of excited for that one because I keep hearing that it's a lot better than Behind the Net, and it's on my Kindle. Yes. I love getting to read on my phone at work and on my Kindle because it just goes by so fast, and I can read at night and it goes by so fast. So we're on The Fake Out, second to Behind the Net. I didn't love Behind the Net. It was okay, like a very average hockey romance, but everyone keeps saying The Fake Out is the Fake Out. Everyone keeps saying The Fake Out's better. So I'm gonna read that, come back with my thoughts. I don't know if I might pop in for an update, but if not, I'll just come back with my final thoughts for it because I have to go to Charlotte. So I have to do this update kind of quickly because I'm about to go get my hair done. But I wanted to go ahead and pick another book so that I have a book to read while I'm getting my hair done because I'm not in the middle of anything right now other than throwing a glass, and I don't want to bring a physical book. So, okay, last we talked. Did I explain Bridgerton? Let me check. I literally don't know if I talked about Bridgerton or not. I did. Okay. Then I picked The Fake Out, or the generator did The Fake Out for the Behind the Net series. I could not have gotten a better pick if I tried. I'm literally obsessed with that book. I go into like pretty heavy detail in my March wrap up, so which that one's already out. That's one of the best fake dating books that I've ever read. It was so good. So good. But it follows the sister of the first one, and she's working at the hockey team, the NHL hockey team. Obviously it's hockey. So her like old high school rival, like not really rival, someone from her old high school just got traded to the team, and he's like besties with the guy from the first book. Like, you know, there's a whole like lineup there. So they've always just like kind of bickered in like a flirty way. Like he always just like flirts with her, and she's like, leave me alone type of thing. And so now her ex-boyfriend who cheated on her just got traded to the team, and he's like already being an asshole and like treating her like shit. So she just, all right, Luna, calm down. So Luna's the zoomies right now. Just to piss him off, she's like, oh, by the way, Rory and I are dating. So like, I'm literally not trying to get back with you because he's like a pretentious idiot fuck. And so they go on this fake dating journey. Obviously, fake dating never works. And he like has been obsessed with her like for forever. Like that part is like very obvious. So he's just going along with it just because. And the fake dating scenes are so good. Like I literally can't get over how hot he is. It is so much better. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. It is so much better than the first one. Like I sped through it, could not get enough of it. Like I want another one of them, and I want them to be fake dating because it was so good. It's gonna like send me down a fake dating spiral just because of how good this book was. Anyways, that's another series that I have finished because the next one is not out. Oh, and I've had on here Better Than the Movies because of like the little novellas that she has out for the Better Than the Movies, which I didn't realize. I thought that they were like 50 to 100 page novellas. It was a 19 page scene. So I read it because I was at work and I didn't have any other books to read. So I was like, let me just read that and like get it out of the way. So I read the Better Than the Prom, and it was just like one other POV for a few pages from their prom scene in Better Than the Movies. So like it's not what I thought it was. So I'm taking Better Than the Movies off. There's also Better Than Before, which is like a prequel. I think it's a prequel to The Betting on You, and I didn't like that book, so I'm not reading that. But once she comes out with the next Better Than the Movies, I don't remember what it's called, but there is another one coming out, then it'll go back in the list. Okay. I literally got Bridgerton for no reason, and this isn't even the right one. This is The Viscount Who Loved Me. Please. This is gonna be the last of this video just so I can start something on my Kindle. If it's not a Kindle book, I can't read it. So we're gonna go until we get a Kindle book because I have to read while I'm getting my hair done. Family Remains, Two Twisted Crowns, Twisted Lies, Ruthless Vows, Bully, It Starts With Us, Flawless, Addicted, Twilight, Once Upon a Broken Heart, Magnolia Parks. A lot of those are not Kindle limited, so we will find out. So we only have 1 through 11 now. Okay, ignore the ad at the top. Bully. I don't know. Let's see if it's Kindle Unlimited. No, it's not. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my god. 1. Jeez. The Family Remains. I don't think that's Kindle Unlimited either. The Family Upstairs is Kindle Unlimited, but not The Family Remains? For what? Okay, let's see what is on Kindle Unlimited. I'm like kind of low-key in the mood for like a little fantasy, but Once Upon a Broken Heart is not on Kindle Unlimited. We have either Twisted Lies, Flawless, or the Addicted series. That's my options right now. Which Twisted Lies would finish a series, so that would be kind of good if we got that. So we have 1, 2, or 3. This is a super riveting wheel. Wait, just look at this wheel. Okay, Addicted. I'm on Thrive. I have it over there, but I know it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm going to be able to read it while I'm doing this. That was a lot. I've wanted to make myself continue this series. Okay, we're going to be reading Thrive, and I'm going to come back and have my hair done. Hopefully it looks great. I think he's being clingy. All right, I finished the next Addicted to You book. Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly. I went into this not really like wanting. I had picked it up a couple months ago, right after I finished Hot House Flower, like literally the next day. And I found out that we went back in time, and I was not happy about it at all. I did not want to just like rehash everything we just read. I think because I just picked it up so quickly, like I wasn't ready. That being said, now, many moons later, I actually really enjoyed it because I enjoyed Kiss the Sky and Hot House Flower a lot. So I actually liked getting those timelines through Lillian Lowe's perspective. Feel like honestly, I was gonna say, I feel like it could have been shorter, but I didn't even notice it at the time, like how long it was. I read it pretty quickly, and honestly, it was nice to have a little refresher for what happened during those books anyway, before I move on. I gave this a 4.25, I believe. I read it last night. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 4.25 because I really enjoyed Lillian Lowe's perspective, and it made me love them more. They're bottom of my list for couples to root for, just because I don't think their relationship is healthy, but she has made me believe in their love. Like I can feel it. You know that they love each other, like from the bottom of their hearts, and I feel like I've really gone on this journey with them. Like I truly feel like I have fully gone on this journey with them. So like I'm kind of rooting for them now, and I wasn't before. Also, that being said, I had honestly forgotten. I remembered one part of the ending at the end of Hot House Flower, but I forgot about another major part, and I was shocked, even though I had already read it before. But the end made me emotional, and I'm ready to go into the next one. But I've decided, like, for video purposes, I'm gonna read from now on in series just the next one, and it'll just stay in the rotation to get picked, since I read like 3 in this video. I didn't want to keep going and read the rest of the series. We're gonna go ahead, that's the end of this video, but I will go ahead and pick for the next video like I did last time. I'm still literally so obsessed with Connor and Rose. I want to be both of them at the same time. I want to be both of them, and I want to be with both of them at the same time. Also, because I'm in a better headspace now and I have a little bit more time on my hands, and I'm only going to read the next book regardless, I'm going to put Harry Potter back in the mix. So we have added a number. We haven't even gotten rid of one. We added one. I'm not going to read through them again because I'm tired of doing that. Y'all probably remember by now what they are. And if not, I'll let you know I'm going to read anyway. So, oh my god. I am on a little children's toy website. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to find a fun number generator. It's so difficult. Alright, so 1 through 12. I have no idea what this like generator is going to look like because it's definitely in like a child's. It's roomrecess.com. Okay. That was so boring. It just picked a number. Okay. Anyways, I mean, it's got a cute... They're going in the background. They're dancing in the background. But anyways, that was boring. I'm never going to roomrecess.com again. But I got a number, so it is Bully. Okay, I'm reading this. I'm going to force myself to read this in one sitting because I don't want to read this for more than that. So that'll be the book for the next video. I also can't promise when I will start that book, so I don't know when this video will be out, but I will do again like multiple picks during one video because I like that better than just the one. So we have Bully. Also, do you see my hair? Does it look any different? We're not quite blonde yet. Obviously, my hair was very dark, so I could not do it all in one session. She was like, don't even try that, girl. I was like, I'm not. I promise I'm not. So we did like a light brown right now, and then we're gonna work our way towards blonde. But anyways, I think we did a decent amount. How many did we do? I did Bridgerton, A Fake Out, Better Than the Movies, and Thrive. Wow, that's pretty good. And Bad Blood from last time. So we are moving and grooving through these series. So hopefully you stick around for the next one. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.